Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to the Dresden Files cooperative card game. And in the last episode, we completed Small Favor, guys, which means only one thing. We are moving on to the final book deck that is available in the game so far, Turncoat. Now, Turncoat is what I would call a season finale. It ends Phase 1 of the Dresden Files universe, and the next book after Turncoat moves into Phase 2. So it's kind of the end of an era, quite literally, because it's the last one available in the game so far. It looks like we're dealing with 3 cases, 3 foes, 2 obstacles, and 4 advantages, which sounds really nice, but probably will not be. So, we're going to go for Turncoat, and in terms of who's going to be joining Harry today, we're going to go ahead and break out the alphas, because we haven't had Billy and Georgia with us in quite some time. And we're going to use the only character that we have not used in the playthrough, Anastasia Luccio, because she plays a big part in this book as well. So, yeah, let's jump in here and see what happens. No advantage or objective permitted at range 6. Okay, so we've only got 1 attack card with Harry. Consult with Bob, Soul Gaze, Blue Beetle, It's Not My Fault, and Rifleton. Let's go ahead and look at our cards before we check out the deck. Death Grip. If this attack defeats the target foe, collect 2, potentially 3 fate points. Flanking Attack. Track Scent. Lupine Leap. Strengthen Numbers. Pack Bonding. And Anastasia. Captain of the Wardens. When you discard for FP, you may add 1 clue to the case with the highest solve value or add 1 hit to the foe with the highest defeat value. Oh. Okay. Focus our efforts. As your turn, flip this card over to move all clues from 1 case to any one other case, or move all hits from 1 foe to any one other foe. Wow. That's a really interesting stunt. Okay. Pyromantic Precision. Divide 5 hits among any foes in range. Each must get at least 1 hit. Geez, pretty nasty. Silver Scimitar. 4 hits. Tracking Spell. Warden Network. So not a whole lot of case-solving abilities. Or if it is, it's very basic. Experience. And Council Access. 4 fate for 4 range. Alright. Well, that's interesting. Now, let's look. Oh, the Skinwalker. Holy crap. 20 hits. Okay. So, let's see what we got to do here. Good lord. When taken, active player. Let's join the Grey Council. Oh, that picture. Man. Alright, Morgan. Active player draws 1 card, collect a lot of fate. That's good. Listens to wind attacks. When taken, if the Nagloshi, and I know I am completely butchering that, foe has taken at least 10 hits, it is defeated. Oh, okay. So we don't take that until he's taken 10. Alright, that works. Morgan's Sacrifice. Cannot take until case Who is Morgan Shielding solved. When taken, Wizard Peabody is defeated. Ooh. Oh, those are all the way in the back, though. Sanctum Invocation. When taken, Harry draws 2 cards, add 4 hits to the Skinwalker, which is what I'm going to go ahead and call that guy. Interesting. So the advantages are big advantages. We just have to be really careful how they're used. White Council Bewitched. Here's our obstacles. Cannot take listens to wind attacks. And Morgan on the Run. Cannot add clues to Is Morgan Guilty. And we have Madeline Wraith as a foe. Wizard Peabody. Cannot take hits or be defeated until the Morgan Sacrifice advantage is taken. So we can't do anything to Peabody until we clear the case and grab Morgan Sacrifice. So that is actually very bad. And the Skinwalker. Alrighty. Well, that is going to be interesting, guys. Let's go ahead and grab... Who should we grab? Let's go with the alphas first. I think that'll work. And we'll use strength in numbers and grab Morgan on the run. Anastasia, she can't really do anything. So we need a lot of take advantage cards, essentially, is what we're needing. Wow. That is... Actually... Hold on. Till Morgan's on the run, which we grabbed, so now we can add clues to is Morgan guilty. Morgan Sacrifice. Cannot take who is Morgan shielding, which we can do. So what we can do here is throw all of our clues into who is the traitor, and then we can use Anastasia or Lucio's ability to transfer all of those clues over to who is Morgan shielding. And then that's wow. That is interesting. Because that will... Cannot take until case who is Morgan shielding solved. So that will allow us to take Morgan Sacrifice, which would get rid of Peabody. And... yeah, I'm trying to think about the best way to approach this. Yowza. Okay. Well, I guess what we need to do here is we'll sack experience. And do we add hits to the Skinwalker, or who is the traitor? Let's go ahead and add a hit to the Skinwalker, because that's going to be the... we need the most firepower there, I suppose. It's not my fault. Let's sack that. And we'll move White Council Bewitched right there. Billy and Georgia have Lupine Leap. Like so. Okay. Now, for 3 fate, we will go ahead and grab who is the traitor. Add some clues there. And now that we're completely done with our obstacles, we need to farm. And we'll move Morgan Sacrifice a little bit closer. Track Scent. We'll add 4. Haven't even used the Alpha's ability yet. The Alpha's ability is actually kind of useless here, because Peabody isn't really used. He's kind of a one and done thing, or two and done thing. And Madeline's there. Man, interesting, very interesting. All right. Well, and Pyromantic Precision. When we defied 5 hits among foes in any range, that means all of those hits would go to the Skinwalker right now, because that's a range of 3. So none would be split between Wraith. We will sack the tracking spell. Have that. Now, Peabody. It's kind of we need to choose our hill to die on in a lot of ways, because we have the Sanctum Invocation all the way there in the back. And let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 take advantage cards, which is not ideal. So maybe... Well, we'll grab join the Grey Council. We'll get some more fate. Harry gets to draw a card. He gets Pyro Fuego, which is useless. But that does put Who is the Traitor like right up close. So we need to make sure that we actually don't solve Who is the Traitor. That's actually going to be key. So let's sack Flanking Attack. Do another hit to the Skinwalker. This is going to be a rough one, guys. I can tell. It's going to be very, very interesting. Let's go ahead and grab use Council Access to grab Sanctum Invocation. Harry draws 2 cards and adds 4 hits to the Skinwalker. There we go. And ooh, lots of investigation cards, which is nice. Let's go ahead and sack Pyro Fuego, because it's not really needed. Now, here comes the issue that I'm seeing, and that is the fact that the alphas are about to run out of cards, so it's a good time to go ahead and use Alpha Pack Attack. There we go. And nothing but nonsense now. Let's go... distribute 3 more hits. Okay. So that'll do 10 hits to the Skinwalker and 2 hits to Madeline Wraith. That's cool. I like how that's done. Okay, Harry. Now, let's get rid of... maybe consult with Bob. How about Fazeri? And nothing we can do there. Pack bonding. There goes the Skinwalker. Woo! Anastasia's out of cards. Not good. So she's going to be a bit of a liability. So we will pass the turn. Harry, what are we doing? What are we doing, Harry? Let's go with... So if we clear 2 cases... this is actually going to be a close one, I think. Well, probably not, but... if I did 3 right there... and hit 2 and 2. Oh, that's not going to work. And that's going to solve it outright, unless... Anastasia doesn't have any okay. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to sack Consult with Bob. And we're not in a good way right now. The alphas are not ideal for this. I don't think. We'll sack. Do another hit to Wraith. Pass. Okay. So what we need to do here, guys, is we need to use Soul Gaze on who is the traitor and basically hope that we don't get it. We need to hope for negative rolls here, because if we do 5, it's going to solve it outright. If we hit less than that, we might be in the position to actually finish it. So, but we don't have any take advantage cards, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Oh, lordy. Well, if that is the case, let's use... Oh, that put Madeline in blasting rod range. That's nice. And pretty much done, I would say. Actually, what are we doing on showdowns here? 4 fate for 3, 3 fate for 2. And that's all we get. Okay. And we could go ahead and use her ability. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to buy us some time. Who is the traitor? We'll send that over to... Who is Morgan shielding? Yeah. Okay. Blasting rod times. Goodbye, Lady Wraith. Just need to solve 2 cases, guys. Pass turn, and I know I am drawing this out, but there's no way. It's game over, man. Game over. But it should be interesting. Let's go ahead and sack for 5. No thanks. And then it would be 3, and then we could sack for... Okay. Just gonna go through the rest of the motions here. I do like Lucio's ability. Lucio's ability, if you have it with the right character, is disgustingly nasty. And didn't get that done. No thanks. Go into the showdown. And 3 fate for 2. And that's the end of that. Showdown at the trial of Wizard Morgan. Okay, well, it's one of those cases where we're like, man, all we have are take advantage cards and overcome obstacle cards, and I used to get so annoyed at that. Now we actually need that in a big way. So I knew it was going to be a little bit more complicated when we actually saw what the deck had in store for us. So we need some good cards. I don't know about the alphas. I don't think their ability is going to work well here. I don't know about Thomas's ability would work well either. Just kind of need to figure out the right balance here. I'm going to have to kind of re-look over the book and see who else joined Harry on this case. But we'll go ahead and end it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll try the second attempt in the next episode. If you guys liked it, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.